All right, so we are good to go here. I've dumbed down the electronics and I've removed the 12-volt sprayer that was added on here. I can technically rip this out now. Obviously, there's no leads going to it. But for aesthetic reasons, I'll probably pull that off. I checked the air boxes, clean as a whistle, which I'm really excited about. Like I said, this thing only has 400 miles on it. I did connect the battery terminals back up, and the winch cables are going to be these two thick cables coming out of this hole here, and I don't want these hooked up. I'm going to tuck these and keep them away from grounding on our battery here, so we should be good to go there. If I ever do want to add any more 12-volt accessories, I can just remember, hey, these go right here, and our winch is here, so that's kind of just for my memory. I gotta keep my hands clean. I'm taking the wife out after this, but we're gonna chuck this back together. I did put the key in, and I do have lights, and so it should, you know, start up pretty easy this time. Like that. Awesome. And then all I need to do is check this seat. Can I do it with one click? Pick this up. Camera works shoddy here. Dunk, dunk, dunk. We're buckled up here. I'll swing over, take a nice comfy seat, and use the foot brake here, and let's try it. It died. I got nothing. All right, take two. So I dumbed down the battery, but wheezing all over the place. I'm trying to pull start this thing, and I'm not getting much done here. This is about the hardest pull starter I've ever felt. He said he has never once used this pull starter because it's electric start. So why would you, unless you're in an emergency situation like I'm emulating right now. So here I go. I'm going to give it a little bit of gas, make sure it's on, and we're gonna, oh wow, okay. Look at that. So, round two. There's top to turn. It's not going anywhere. Here. Oh, geez, it's dead. All right. Yeah, that's about that. Oh, well, I'm going to give her round two here. Big boy's winded. We're going to take off the, you can see why I'm winded. The chub's coming through the denim. That's how you know it's bad. Me and the wife are on a diet, though, so I'm down, let's see here, 8 pounds. 8 pounds in about a week and a half, so come weigh myself Monday morning. We'll see how much I've lost again, and I'm just going to keep on going until I hit 270 pounds. So I'm 6'5", so 270, benching 330. I'm still strong, but I'm fat, and so that's got to change. But I'm not feeling too strong. I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. This is designed for times like right now when she's been sitting in the barn. And you're supposed to be able to give her a little gas, turn the fuel on, and then just give her a few tugs on the trail. What in the world? The compression is crazy. I'm about to pull my fingers off my hand here. I can't even believe that. What are you supposed to do if you're not a Viking? Like, there's a plethora of sizes in the world for the Homo sapien genome. And I'm of the larger sort. And I just can't imagine anybody pull starting this thing. I mean, Eddie Hall, he'd be struggling with this. Brian Shaw, he'd be struggling with this. I'd love to have him out, get her started for me every morning, but their hourly rate's just way above my pay grade. So we're just gonna go back to struggling and seeing if we can get this girl to start. She's a hog. 445 miles on her. I pull her just enough to get that statinator, the startinator, as they say, making this screen glow a little, sending her a little. As soon as I press that start button, I'll show you what happens. I get just enough power here to do one of these. Press the start button, watch this. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to die on me. So now I'm a hoax. So my wife showed up with the old utility vehicle and pulled on up here. I said, hey, you know what? Let me just hop aboard. I hopped on the running boards and she drove me down here, and I had her pop the hood, and I said, I got to hook up the jumper cables, and I said, you know what? Just give me one more shot. Right when she pulled up, I pulled it first try. It started. It's idling. What the freaking heck? So she's a good luck charm. You know what I'm saying? Guys, get married. It just solves a lot of problems. So we're gonna take her for a rip ski now.
Where's she at? She walking back? Yeah, she walking back.
We just ripped her for, let's see, 11 miles. Put another hour on her. And there she goes. I was just going to say, so you turn the fuel to off, and then you just let her run until she runs out of fuel. So we'll try to start it a couple more times and make sure that all the fuel is drained out of that bowl. And I also have some fuel cleaner that I chucked in the tank just to keep everything fresh. But that's a little trick of the trade. And all the old guys know, you never just leave your carburetor on. That's how to get it gummed up. You want to drain that bowl out so it's fresh next time. Cool. Looks like we're good to go. Here, I'm going to chuck this fuel treatment in the old Ranger tank because we don't know when it's going to get fixed. Looks like the Falcon that we have, our local Falcon or our local Owl, had a murderous accident up here. So right now, see this nice key lock? It works real well. You see how I just unlocked it there? Wirelessly, Bluetooth lock. And then we're gonna get this open one-handed there. Chuck that in there. Take this thing and make sure you clean up after yourself. And then that'll be that. I'm just kidding, guys. If it's not made from nature, it's not going on the floor. It's going in the truck bed. Locked. Boom. Fuel treatment done. As this video comes to a close here, I just wanted to show you a little bit about what we're doing next here. See that little boat and trailer over there, little Cowboy Camper. I want to rip that thing apart because it's old and decrepit, and then restore it to a little utility trailer. We can put that ATV on and putt around town and maybe restore that old boat so we can go hit the lake and pull up some fish. We'll do a little restoration video on that, and I think that'll be fun. So that'll be coming up here soon. And then I have a little bonus video at the end of this for the ministry side of things. This is Zach Vogel, my brother-in-law. He got to speak to a former MLB pitcher, Aaron, this morning, and we got to enjoy sitting there and watching him. And I'm learning a lot how to run a ministry from watching him run his. So give him some support. You'll see the video here at the end of his website. Any more information you need there. It's called Identity Sports. IdentitySports.com will give you all the information you need. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.